Hey, vinyl community, Jeff here. Just had some stuff that has come in over the past couple weeks again that I have been lax on showing just because of other things that have come in. That and the fact that I've done a lot of contest videos recently. But anyway, some of these actually I think I have shown, at least one of these I know I've shown in a contest. But I figured I'd go ahead and give them some love here in a regular video. Now, these first couple, actually, if you are a fan of Scott Waters' channel, which I'm sure a lot of you are, as many fans as many subscribers as he's got are probably over there too. He's already shown these because he had a lot to do with these, but recently his label reissued Gamicide. Now, this is a 1989 release. They are an American thrash band from Texas, and they put out an album, which is this, and pretty much not much else after that. So the album did come out originally on vinyl, CD, and all that, and then this has been reissued now all these years later on vinyl again. It's got a cool poster that came with it. Might have been only for the first few amount, or I don't know if that came with everything, but anyway, so yeah, this is one that, of course, Scott Waters had a lot to do with the artwork and everything, and the reissuing of that. So the 9 songs on the record there. It's got an insert with the lyrics, and I believe it's just on black. Yeah. So this is just traditional American thrash, which is the way I like it. The early days of thrash, the 80s, the Anthraxes, and just the tight, consistent thrash with the still, not going nowadays. A lot of thrash bands are into the, more of a death metal side, which we'll speak of that too. So this is, the vocals are just a little more of that, gritty thrash. This had, and I'm not sure, I might have shown this when the CD came out, but it also had come out on CD. The CD has 4 bonus tracks, which is their 1991 demo, which sounds amazing. Amazing. Would love to have had that on the vinyl too, but that's just too many songs. But the demo is, it's not like it's a garage demo. It sounds like 4 more amazing tracks. So great stuff. Really great band. If you haven't checked that out, do so. And then speaking of some more of a death metal type thrash, Madrost. This one I think I showed in the aquatic theme of another contest thing. So this is Into the Aquatic Sector. This is Madrost's 2014 release. But it had never been on vinyl and everything. So Scott's No Life Til Metal reissued this on vinyl. And they are their albums fluctuate a little bit. On some albums, they're a little more just kind of more of a thrash feel. On other ones, they have more of a death metal vibe to the vocal stylings. And so this is, like I said, this is their second album from 2014. And it is the last one to be needed on vinyl. So there are, like I say, 3 other releases. And those have all been previously released so far by Scott's label on vinyl. Some of them very limited, some of them are already out of print. This one also had a CD release that is a double disc release that has a live album from this time period in there also. So very nice packaging deal, and obviously I felt obligated to buy the CD with it because of all of the additional, the whole album worth of live stuff there. Great stuff, definitely check out Madrost if you're into a little bit on the edgier side. They've got some great stuff going on. And they're a California band that are, thrash, death, technical type stuff. And then up next, and this is from the Rocks Records side, which is, connected there to Scott's label, helps out there, is Applehead's Meaning. Kind of an obscure band, 1992 release. Alt rock with an edge, which I guess at that time, alternate things were going a little more alternate. Now, the main guy behind pretty much everything here is Greg Minier, guitar player from Crucified, a pretty much, thrashy punk band from the 80s. He did a solo album, which was pretty much thrash metal. And then this is his follow-up, which was so different style-wise, I guess he went with a different name. and it was released in '92 on CD, and now we've got a vinyl and CD reissue. Of course, gets the same treatment. Scott Waters did all the graphics and everything, so I've really loved this album since back in the day, so it's really great to see that. As with the others, the CD is, well, this one's a gold disc CD that has been the way they've been doing them recently. And it's got 3 extra songs on it that were slated to be on the follow-up album to this that never happened, is what the story, how the story goes. But anyway, it's just kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's, alt rock, alternate hard rock. It's got some really cool, edgy stuff. Anyway, really love that. Glad to see that finally released on vinyl. I've been excited about that for a while. This next batch all comes from Girder Records. They're all part of the limited run series, which means that each one of them probably has less than 200 printed, maybe 250. I don't know. I didn't look them all up, but I'm going to go with the ones that came in most recently to the ones that I should have talked about quite a few weeks ago. We got another one from Tamplin, Ken Tamplin. Amazing vocalist. He's done work with Lanny Cordola and Magdalene. He's done some other work on the side with on his own. He's played in various bands. He now has a YouTube channel where he has an online vocal coach type system, and he's got a YouTube channel online where he analyzes songs, talks about the way that some of these singers are using their voice. And then he has students that actually make videos of cover tunes of songs, and he puts them on there. So you can look him up on YouTube for that. Just commercial, late 80s, early 90s, commercial, I say metal, because it was back in the day, it was edgy enough to be metal. People would probably call it hard rock, but it's definitely, it's upbeat. So just think commercial, hard rock with a metal edge. Just some great stuff, and his vocals are amazing, and I believe all of these are, yeah, these are on black. He has a couple solo albums. This is actually his second album under the name Tamplin. I'm assuming they're going to go back and do his first, Soul Survivor, from '91. This is from '93. And this is, this one may have been, I think this one might have had a hit that was a little more popular. So, but anyway, great stuff. And then he followed that up in '95 with Within the Witness Box. Again, a lot of the same, basically the same style of the commercial, very hard-edged, hard rock. Same type of treatment, very nice. Insert with the lyrics, with the photos. Black. The reissues for his stuff started a couple years ago when they brought out his band Shout on. They reissued these on vinyl and CD. In Your Face. The song itself is great, and it's got some guest guitarists, and so Shout was again a little more than I wouldn't even. It's hard rocking 80s type metal. You could tell I got the image and everything. Then he put out a solo album, Tamplin and Friends, and this one was reissued on vinyl a couple years ago. And this one's got, it's got all kinds of people in here. You might know bass by Chuck Wright, drums. He's been in like Quiet Riot and House of Lords and all kinds of bands. Drums by Ken Mary, who has also been all over. Amazing, one of my favorite drummers. He plays drums on here. David Sykes on bass. Different people in different songs, and then Ken singing on top. Scott Van Zen on guitar. Mark St. John on guitar. Lots of different people. Again, Tamplin with Friends. Around this time, is when he did the Magdalene album with Lanny Cordola, and I think was it Chuck Wright and all them guys on there. It was like an all-star band. Amazing album. That was also reissued on vinyl a couple years ago. So we've seen it coming, and now they're into the actual Tamplin band solo album, just called Tamplin. So there is, like I say, Soul Survivor is the next one. Hopefully they'll be coming out with, because that's the first one. There's kind of 3, and then it becomes kind of Ken Tamplin doing a lot of solo stuff and various albums after that. So, and then these last 4, I talked extensively more about the CDs back when they came out, so I didn't really think about worrying about the vinyl, but I'm going to at least show them. These are all limited run vinyl, and they're all by the band Leviticus. Swedish Christian metal band that I loved since day one. These all come on various color. Well, they were listed as various color, but now we know the color. This one's kind of, I don't know. It looks kind of brown like the cover, but it almost kind of looks a little purplish too. But anyway. The CDs got an amazing treatment with the booklets, expanded art, because the original CDs that have ever been released have been just basic stuff. And so the CDs were amazing, and now we've got, and these have all been on vinyl back in the day. I have original copies on vinyl, and so these are just upgrades with, additional artwork and lyrics. Everything's beautiful, and they're uncolored, and the artwork and everything is popping and everything. So, I Shall Conquer, Strongest Power. This one's kind of, yeah, the color, I don't know. It turned out to be a little, I don't even know what that is. So, kind of hard. Probably one of their top albums, just they changed singers and, had some of the most memorable songs, at least for my family. Kind of green. Felt like this, I don't know. It's random colors. Blue would have made sense, but I don't know who's picking that, because green would have made sense more for the Knights of Heaven, but this one's more of a kind of a red. In color, it looks, in person, it looks a little light, almost a little more of a pinkish hue, but definitely red. This one definitely AOR, hard rock, keyboard, more keyboard oriented, and a little more on the commercial side. The singer has a much smoother commercial sounding voice. At first when we got this, I'm like, it sounds all poppy. I'm talking back in the 80s. And then over the years, I'm just like, I love this album. I love this album. Love them all. I love all 4 Leviticus albums. And I'm glad to see them all on CD and now all reissued on vinyl. So that's it for that. It's a bunch of reissues that have very limited quantities. So if you're interested in this, go to GirderMusic.com, go to RoxRecords.com. Make sure that you are checking out these limited edition vinyl that these companies are releasing as they come out. I'll check you later. Thanks a lot for watching. Rock on and rock hard.